Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Matt Young, junior from Glendora, California. He was named the Sooner Athletic Conference Pitcher of the Week last week. And Matt, you struck out 9 in a victory over 13th ranked York. Tell us what went into that performance.
It was sort of a team effort, really. I mean, we've worked hard all fall, all season, and just one of those things where it all clicked right away. It was like I was pretty nervous to going in, but after the first inning, it sort of smoothed over and was pretty easy from there.
You didn't get a whole lot of time last year due to injury. How did you grow from last year?
It showed me how much I love baseball from the fact I didn't really play for about a whole year, and it was one of those things where it kind of made me miserable not playing, and then sort of showed me what I needed to do to be ready for this season.
What were the keys to your success before this season at OCU?
My sophomore year, I started off actually struggling a little bit. I was pretty nervous. I was young coming in here and still kind of new to pitching, but my team and coaches kept backing me up, giving me the chances, and after a while it sort of just all started clicking, so hopefully it goes well this year as well.
What brought you here to OCU?
My junior college assistant coach, Chris Munoz, actually played here, and he was coming back here to coach, and I wasn't all that happy at my junior college, and he sort of just took me with him.
And what's your major here at OCU?
I am a criminal justice major.
So what career plans do you have following baseball?
Get into law enforcement and sort of feel out where I want to go with that, but I'm really interested in like the drug and DEA side of things, so sort of figure out what I like and dislike and move on from there.
You got a nickname on the team?
Yes, nickname's Beef. That one, it came from the junior college. It was sort of this thing we always said, let's like get beefy, like it was sort of like either get big or play well type of thing, and I sort of brought it over here, and then it sort of started to stick that, you know, the nickname was Beef, so now that's what I'm stuck with.
All right, talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Matt Young. You can follow the Stars baseball team on OCUsports.com.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at naia.org.
Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to women's wrestling coach Matt Stevens. His Stars will compete in the Women's College Wrestling Championships this weekend, hosted here at OCU. And Coach, how have preparations gone for this upcoming tournament?
It's been going really good. We've had a really strong season this year, and finishing 4th at national duels just kind of catapulting us into this national tournament. The girls are mentally really prepared and physically right where they need to be, so we're excited about this weekend.
Take us through some of your ranked individuals and what you expect from them this weekend.
Well, we have a handful of ranked people right now, from Cassidy Jasperson, Rachel Archer, Haley Garcia, Carla Ponce are not on the rankings, but they're returning All-Americans for us. Monica Mason, Maggie Dalma, Rachel Waters. They're all very good athletes. We have some that are young, some that are older. Carla and, Rachel Archer, obviously seniors, so we're looking for them to really be leaders this weekend at the tournament. And then we have people as young as Rachel Waters that are just freshmen, wanting to find their first All-American or national title this weekend.
University Nationals also going to be here in town as well in Oklahoma City. What is that event like?
Well, it's like a junior age group event for USA Wrestling. It's another opportunity for our girls to qualify for World Team Trials. It also is a host of Girls Folk Style Nationals, which is the biggest women's wrestling event in the nation. So we'll have roughly around 1,200 athletes downtown at the Cox Convention Center, female wrestling athletes competing for national titles.
You mentioned the World Team Trials as well. You've got 5 current wrestlers as well as your assistant coach who've qualified for that event. So how are their preparations going for that?
It's going good. You know, our training doesn't really change too much from event to event since it's pretty much the same. You know, we just kind of change the peaks and the valleys of our training a little bit. Obviously, we'll take a break after this weekend and let kind of recharge the batteries. But overall, they know where they need to be, and obviously, a lot of our girls want to make those world teams and be successful because that's why they came to OCU, for the tradition of a high level of wrestling.
All right, we're talking to women's wrestling coach Matt Stevens. The Stars will host the Women's College Wrestling Championships this weekend. You can follow their progress on OCUsports.com.